Hey tubers, it's Monday morning, at least for about 28 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. And that's temp in the garage. We're going to sand this all the way down, get it to where it's smooth. And then we're going to start on this and eventually be epoxying or be glassing the wedge onto here. So, but yeah. That's where we're at. That's what we're doing. I got to cut holes in it. I got to do a few other things, and we'll get it set in there. Then once it sets, it dries before we really start sanding it down, and we got to test fit it, and probably continue to test fit it until we get it. Asic Eric made a comment on why don't I vinyl wrap this. I am going to go first with the cheapest, and that's paint it. I'll paint it satin black. Nobody else gave me any other suggestions for colors. I was thinking of maybe a gray, but a satin black, I think. And then when I take the car to the upholsterers, if I want to get it upholstered or whatever, at least I'm not out that money. Vinyl wrap I think would be a bit expensive, so, and being retired, I don't have deep pockets anymore. So when I get going and get something new to show you, I'll bring you guys back later. Hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. That was the whole top being sanded, and I still have some areas, as you can see, but I am not going to work on it because now we're going to probably turn around and make it into a mess, because now we're going to make the proper holes for this, cut some back out, and start affixing it to the top here. And then we got all this body work to do on all this. So that's where we're at. When I have something new to show you, I will bring you back later. Alright, let's bring you up to speed. Cut the hole in the back, USB port, base. This is cloth. I made the hole big so I could fit it in, and then cloth is cut around it, and it's held in place with super glue until I get some resin in it. I took another, you can see it, another piece of poplar, put it in there, and then there's my screw holes to hold it in. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to pop that back out, mix up some rosin and get this all rosined in, Then we'll figure out on the glass that we're going to need, if matte, any in the back to fortify it, and we'll go from there later. Hey guys, it's Monday night, and trying to see if I can put this in. If I glue this, the wedge, to the top, I could get in here and put the nut on the back of it, and I can't because of this. So if I take another, it looks like about 3/8, maybe a little bit more off it, I might be able to get it up. Get it up. I might be able to get it started and threaded. So, but right now, no. And this is going in there. So, and I already got the base switch pretty much all ironed out. There's a little more Bondo work going to be done on it, but yeah. But no, we gotta figure out this. Oh, we're watching John Wayne in what is it, Real Lobo? Yeah. Oh, is it Real Lobo? Yeah, Real Lobo, I guess. So yeah. So I'm gonna do some figuring and making sure, but yeah, this definitely has to go in. Now once I get it in and get it tightened up and everything, I won't have to worry about it, because the only time, if we got to take it out, we can always unplug it. So here we are, just, you know, figuring out some more stuff later. Alright guys, we cut off another section off the back. So I was able to put this on and get it tightened up. So now we can work in here. So we take this off, take this out, and we're going to start glassing this onto the top. So I've got a few more sanding to do and a few more things, and then we'll start. Alright, when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, it's matte here, matte going down the back here and here. I still have this to do, but we'll let this dry first. So, and we're probably going to have to build up these areas on both sides. So that's where we're at, and now we get to do the 2-hour wait before we can move on type thing. And because I can't go any further, that's sanded, waiting for 2K. This is pretty much sanded in a few areas on it, but pretty much I stopped the minute I realized I was doing this, because this still has to be finished. But majority is ready for 2K. So now we got this to finish up. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Well, it is now part of the top. So I can get the base switch in here, and it's got 2 mounting screws. It'll slide right in. It'll be snug. Actually, it's like a press fit. I still got to trim up around here, or mud up around here. This will go in, and I think I could sit there and be able to turn it good enough to sit there, because I just got to put it in. I mean, we just unplug it to take the console out if we have to. So this is going to need another mat on it, so that's what this is out for. Sit there and see what we can find to fit in there. So that's what I'm doing now, and then we get it, yeah, just right here. It just yeah, it goes in. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, but if we put another layer of matte, it'll be, yeah, it'll be flush. So that's what I'm doing. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, I sanded it down with 100 grit, and we mixed up some Rundo, and I put it on there, and we'll sand her down, and then we'll start with the body filler later. Alright guys, it's what, Tuesday night, watching Real Lobo, John Wayne, towards the end. And now with this molded on, now I get to start the process of finding holes all over again. So the whole thing's in rattle can. Actually, now that rattle can is given its life for the bottom, the top partial, once, now all of it twice. So, a lot of holes, a lot of gaps, a lot of areas looking really good though. Yeah. So, and now's a good time to sit there, and now we start test fitting it back into the base switch and everything else. So, and see if we can. I'm not going to see if we could do this until I'll do it one more time, but I'm going to wait until I get the 2K on it and work with that. Alright, so that's where we're at right now. I'm going to finish watching the movie and drinking my beer, and I'm going to bed. Later. Alright, I put the rest of the panel mounting plates on here. You know, pretty level. Yeah. What I did is stuck the I don't know if I can do this one-handed. I stuck the console up like this, and then I put that block in there. And then we just rested the bracket like that, and then tacked it in with some CA. So yeah, let me put this back. Yeah, with some CA. So now I'll cut up little pieces of mat, and we'll start putting them in really good. Asked me why I didn't do it before. Is because it would have been really hard getting this all smooth in here like I wanted it, with those in the way. Now that it's all done, I can sit there and then do it. Most of it's going to be from the underneath. You're not going to see hardly anything from the top. So that's where I'm at. When I get more, or maybe I'll get that fired up while I do this later. Alright, they're all matted in. We'll let that dry for a couple hours, and then we'll come back out, clean it up, re-mat it if I need to, and flip it over, and we'll start working on the other side. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, we got them all glassed in, or fillered in at least. And the areas that were low, right in there, and across the front, and then down in here. So we'll let that dry for a couple hours, then we'll be back out here sanding. More in a minute later. Satin Black. When did I? This is like 7 years old. Damn. Wonder if it's any good. Nope, we'll have to check into that. This is sanded and primed. Do some spot putty in the areas needed, and sand again, and we're ready for 2K. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey guys, mounts are all sanded and primed. Gonna have to sand again, but we will sit there and hit it with spot putty, and then we'll look and see where we're at. And that's going to be it for today. I think this has full. I think I did some time lapse. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go when I edit. So we're going to call it for this one today. We'll pick it up tomorrow, Thursday. Tonight I might start stringing the cable from there to that turnbuckle there. Then we'll tighten it. But that'll be to hang these from and get ready for 2K. So that's going to be it. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. And we'll pick this up tomorrow. Later.